Hi, this is Garvey Campbell.
Richard Blacklove.
And you are watching Carnival Network. This is our very first Facebook Live broadcast.
Number one.
This is a little bit impromptu, but there's a couple of things that we do want to cover with you. First up, I'd like to ask you a question.
Me?
Yeah.
Go for it.
What did you think about the video that we did for Notting Hill Carnival?
The Notting Hill, yeah, I did. I actually managed to sit through it, so it's a little bit narcissistic, but yeah. I want to look through that. And I thought, I was thinking, there could have been more of me. No. I thought it was good. I thought the stuff with the kids, the vox pops there, some of the stuff with the ladies. We spoke with those ladies at the end of the roadside, then the shots of the action inside there. I thought that was good. I thought it was, and Linda's bit, the bit with Linda's band, we were just getting the masquerades prepared with some of the young people there and stuff. I thought that was brilliant. I thought all of it was nicely balanced.
I think what I liked about it the most was some of the best things that happened in that video. Were not part of the plan. We had the kids. The kids you were shooting, if I remember correctly, and the kids were upstairs.
Shouting down.
And Becky called them down and said, "Would you like to be in the video?"
Oh God, that was you, Bex. Bex was behind the camera. You can't see her. It's our producer.
She's taking
genius photography, everything genius. Becky behind the camera.
Yeah,
Bex.
We've got one viewer. We've got Femi. Give a shout out to
nice.
Femi.
What, Femi? How you doing, man? I see you joined there.
Yeah,
So
nice.
see him on this screen.
Cool. Cool. Nice. So so there was that. There was the lady who did the cakes. She was cool.
The lady who done the cakes.
She was cool as hell, man.
She was cool
as hell.
She was cool.
She was and the thing is that she's been with Arawak for years.
Yeah.
So
selling cakes.
Yeah, selling cakes.
I've been in Arawak. I never noticed her selling cakes.
There you go. And it just goes to show that every time you go to
something new
to Carnival, you do get a different experience. Even if you're with the same band or a different band, it doesn't matter.
There were people that I know had been there for like a long time, and just seeing them. Why don't I remember the twins?
I think the twins. There were two.
You gotta watch the video. Just watch the video, right? There's a bit where he's talking.
There were two,
and there's the twins. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see that. Anyway, the twins.
Yeah. Basically, I think that was their second or third time doing Carnival with Arawak.
That's right. Okay.
But yeah, no, they had a ball down there. What I did like is the fact that they had quite a few people who were doing Carnival with Arawak for the first time this year.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big stickler for bringing new people into Carnival. A lot of people
the DJ, what was her name? Oh, I forgot her name. The DJ was there at the time.
Mika.
Yes. She was cool.
By the way,
there was so much on camera that I wish you could have thought of.
By the way, shout out to Mika. If you're watching this, DJ Mika is a DJ from Germany, and she has recently flown out to live in Tobago. So
getting in touch with the culture properly.
If you get a chance, go on Facebook, type in DJ Mika, check out any of her pages and just follow what she's doing, because she's taken a big leap in terms of just upping and just flying out to the Caribbean, because she loves the culture, she loves the music.
It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be part of this culture, immerse yourself in it. You can do it here. I find if like one of us, you've got family, you're kind of fairly authentic.
Yeah, we're tied to it. Yeah.
But believe the Spuddy accent. But if you're from outside of here, outside the West Indies, going over there and like living it. Respect that.
She did say she went out there. She did a radio interview that is on YouTube. So you can look for DJ Mika on YouTube. You'll find an interview there on a radio station. They were actually quite surprised at how well she played. They didn't expect her to play that well, but she tore it up. So
I was gonna go with why they thought that, but let's leave that. Let's stay positive. Let's stay positive. Well, no, the lady can play. Simple as that.
Right.
Lady, and she can party. I said, she can party.
So overall, you had a good time shooting the video.
I had a lot of fun filming it. I had a lot of fun. There was it was a bit frustrating forgetting words and stuff, but everybody forgets something. I've forgotten girlfriends' names in the past. Like, what's your name? Your name is. Nearly gave that one away. How bad is that? Anyway, but you forget. But it was good stuff, and you know, it gave me a lot of appreciation for the process of making any sort of filmmaking, because there was a lot to it.
Yeah,
and a lot it's not just standing in the front of it and just talking.
Yeah,
there's a lot more. You've got to be a bit more about it and be within the moment, sort of thing.
All right, cool. So your turn. You ask me something.
Ask you something.
Yeah, make sure it's not too risky.
Yeah, I've been told.
I've got a reputation to protect.
I've been told to stay away from a lot of subjects, and I'm gonna stay away from that. But no, just okay, just I'll be good. Okay, but just okay. So we've done the filming on the carnival stuff.
Yeah.
It was great, right? But
Yeah.
just it was stuff that we still want to talk about and might talk about. So if we were going to do another film, if we were going to do another documentary, what would it be? What would you put in it?
Oh, good question.
Yeah.
All right, so when I first got into the carnival and soca scene over here, from my own opinion, things were a little bit more together. We used to go to, remember Coke?
God, I remember that.
Yeah, they were pretty much.
If anybody out there remembers, does
Yeah.
anybody remember Coke?
Coke events were just.
And if you know some stories about when you were whining with him, right? Put something down.
Let's not go there.
I'm sure there's some footage somewhere.
This is live, bro.
If you've got footage of this man in Coke getting on bad, doing a dog, right? I would like to see it. I would really like to see it. Thank you very much. You don't get away that easy.
Moving on. Coke was a big event. They held it in a place called Dougie's. And they moved it to Campbell Palace.
Yeah.
And that was one of the best soca events that I've been to in the UK. And it was
church. It was church for a lot of people. They did it on like weekends.
Yeah.
It was a Sunday over something. Yeah. Right? So it was a church for all of us that weren't about bending a knee in the morning. But then again, I knew some of the girls there, ladies and the gents, that would go off to church on a Saturday and a Sunday and come join us at the Coke. And I remember there was an Adventist pastor outside looking for
Serious?
He was looking for them.
Wow.
I actually knew him. I knew him through one of my relatives. So when I saw him outside with his wife, I'm like, what's he doing there? And he's like looking for all those young people from the Adventists who'd gone in there to go walk off and tea.
Terrible.
But they still do.
Things were a lot more together. Coke was not just an event; they were a masquerade band.
Yes.
As well. So, from my opinion,
you ever jump with them? Because I jump with them.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, of course. Yeah. Steel pan culture. Live bands. Our soca artists over in the UK as well. I think that it would be nice to maybe put together some stuff showing that side of things.
All right.
And
just from our way out.
Yeah, and showing how they relate, because they are connected.
Yeah,
they are connected.
And it's not. You kind of tend to hear more from outside of here. But what I liked in the video, like all the music that you've played in the music, all the background stuff, all the incidental stuff, that was all like British artists. Yeah, that was all British artists, and it was jamming. All of it was jamming.
Yeah, man.
And I'm not sure that people really got that unless they paid attention at the end. But yeah, to showcase these guys more is needed.
Yeah,
because the music's not like it was. You used to hear a British calypso and you'd like.
Yes.
You'd hear the production like.
Yeah.
But now it's decent. It's like decent.
Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago that when we went to Huddersfield Carnival.
Yes.
And they had Natia Daniel on the truck.
Yes.
Have you seen the questions?
Oh God, you did.
When will Mika be back?
You could answer that one.
I don't know, but I will ask her. I think last I spoke to her, she is going there for a year. She is working with a hotel out there, and they've given her own venue to host her own event. So she'll be running an event out there regularly.
Excellent.
Excellent. This is why I say it's going to be it's going to be good to really keep an eye on her Facebook page, just to see what she's doing, see how it's going, and just show her some support. Like I said, she's taking a big jump going out there because she loves the culture. Excellent. And she loves the music so much.
We love those that love the culture, man.
That's it.
Things. We love that.
And she makes a really good positive contribution to it.
Right, we've got a next question there saying, why did Coke stop?
Okay. So Oh man, that's going to take me back.
I do know the beginning to the end.
All right, you go on.
It's a little bit deep though. It's a little bit deep. It's not exactly happy. It's not exactly happy.
Let's do it. Go
No,
on.
but you remember that night? There was one night. It was one of the DJs, nameless, started playing because it was always you play soca, you play any zouk, you play something round about that, and there was one DJ that was playing a lot of reggae music, which is not because you could get reggae music everywhere back then.
Yeah.
Right? But you
Soca
could not get soca. So that's what
was
cocaine was
rare.
for. Yeah, cocaine was there for that to get you a little dose of the soca thing, right? Mm-hmm. So this one DJ, I remember this. He was playing a lot of reggae back then, and one night there was a dude in there who was a reggae guy, didn't understand. You know, soca. Your missus could be with you. Someone else can dance with. There was no problem. That's how the culture was.
Yeah.
Right? But still is and should be. But this guy's danced with his woman, and I see him about still. He's got his dancing with a woman. The guy's gone, "Are you dancing with a woman?" He goes, "Buddy, how noisy woman?"
Bajan man, yeah?
No, he wasn't. That was me putting my little on, right? The innocent, right? And after that, some rubbish ensued, and I just remember coming outside with my girlfriend at the time, and I just saw 3 guys. There's one outside the fire station, stabbed, and next one further up, stabbed. You remember the night now, right? Right.
Yeah.
That's what it was over.
Yeah.
But it's because those who'd come in didn't understand, they weren't educated about how it works inside.
That is one thing that I really did like. I loved about cocaine because
friend everyone,
it was
friend
pretty much trouble free.
Absolutely.
All of the people who were there to find a place where where the men could dance with the women could dance with the men.
Yes.
And
beautiful stuff.
It was trouble free.
Always.
And I do remember on the very, very rare occasion where there was any trouble, the music would be cut. Yeah. That they would cut the music off. God. Everyone.
Don't even remember. I must have been jamming outside. Don't remember any trouble in there. Don't remember it.
They would cut the music off. The DJ would cut the music off, and they wouldn't start the music until whoever was causing any kind of trouble would go out. You know, you do it outside. Yeah. So it had all ages. It had young people.
Oh God, yeah, it did. It was all the way up to all the way down.
So and I think that was good as well because it meant that as well as just a rave, it was a bit of a cultural event because you was talking to people of all different ages.
Well, it was.
You know, families would go there. Families would take some of the younger kids when they were old enough to go out.
I think for a few of us, we came through there because of family. I know why I started getting it because of family. Not so much being the younger one, but I did have a cousin bring me along. Said, "Come down, enjoy yourself." Lord.
Yeah, man. And you know what? You met. I met some of my lifelong friends there, man.
Hey,
Soca Cartel. Yeah, all you guys out there.
Yes,
Stephen, man. Victor.
Halo.
God rest his soul. Brian.
Oh, God rest, man.
Yeah.
God rest man.
You know, Leighton. All you mad bunch. We met you guys.
Did you just forget Big Chris?
Nah, let's leave Chris Claver.
You gotta deal with that with yourself. The tallest man in the crew just got insulted by the shortest man in the crew.
You'll forgive me, man. I gave Chris some fame. Yeah. Last year's Notting Hill Carnival, I've got an interview of him. It's on the YouTube page as well.
Yes. You know, I do remember that.
Got some feedback from crop over in Barbados and Grenada as well. So check that out if you haven't seen that. So going back to your question, that's what I'd do. I'd if I was going to do any other documentaries, I want to show these areas that are not being looked at. You know, the still band culture, live bands, the artists that we've got over here, and just give, because you know, I do feel as though it's kind of moved a little bit apart. You've got the DJs over there, you've got the still pan artists over there, you've got the live band. Really, we should be getting together and supporting each other.
It doesn't seem to feed into each other.
Yeah.
But that is there and it's still vibrant is a good thing. It's just that little mixing together, that little bit of co-working together, if that's a word. But that kind of just putting that, really making it a wholesome thing where it's one feeds the other would be definitely a good thing.
Okay. Got another question. What's your best experience of Carnival?
Wow. Best. As a single thing.
That's a hard one.
As a single thing.
Producer says keep it clean.
Alright. Okay. No, that actually has helped. That actually has helped. My best experience. Wow, I guess it's just my first one. My first one in Barbados, Crop Over, which is out considering its independence. But yeah, I just remember I hadn't even bought a costume, but I was just jamming in the rain, and the Crossfire were on the float, and they were killing it, and I was lost. I was totally just one away with the music, absolutely one away with it, and that was my best experience. And I came back, and everything's been that. It's been everything's been close. It's always been like that. You get up there, and generally I'll go out with the guys. We go out to Carnival, and what was it? It was last one, Trinidad. I was the last one.
Yes.
I was the last one I went, and just the same thing as hanging with your friends, jamming, vibing, and it's always good, and it's always better than the last one.
Okay.
It just gets better.
For me, I would probably say it's tough for me, man. There's so many great carnivals out there. I would probably say that my best experience was my first Trinidad Carnival.
Yeah.
And the reason why I was born in Trinidad, but I've spent a lot of my life over here.
Yeah, you lost the accent. Clearly.
Yeah, clearly. And I went there. My cousin Lisa took me around to all of the fetes, and I had a fantastic time. So she took me to Insomnia. If I remember correctly, she took me to Mad Hatters. Army Fete, and you know, all of those events, they have kind of themes. So Army Fete, everyone, you know, you have the army. They are the security in that event. So actually, that was billed as the safest event in Trinidad at that time, because they had army security there. So that was a good one. Mad Hatters, everyone would go with these crazy funny hats. That was the one rule. You had to wear a hat. Girl Power was an event for female empowerment. That was a big event as well. Insomnia. Insomnia is the baddest fete I've ever been to.
Yeah, that's just,
that kicks off around about like 11 o'clock at night. By the way, all of these events are outdoors, so it's not like, because of the weather, all the events are in yards or outside.
Permanently good out there.
That changes the whole vibe, changes the game. Drinks are cheap because you know, you're buying local rum there, so drinks are just cheap, and the hand is heavy.
Yes, man.
None is skimping on the rum.
Just like if you hit it's talking to you on the bottle, it's going glug. all the beers, all the alcohol speaks one word, glug, as it's going down. A little air bubble coming on.
So
lovely.
With Insomnia, you'd be raving right the way through the night, and you'd be raving as the sun comes up. So that was one of the pinnacle experiences of my whole carnival experience, because it's not just on the road.
Man. The hoses.
Yeah, and they would hose their big fire hoses, hosing down the whole.
You've got to love them hoses, man.
Fireworks displays. They've had fireworks displays in Insomnia.
Yes.
They had a man with a jetpack, a proper jetpack, flying across, just pure insanity. Big fete. So I would definitely say that was my best experience for Carnival. Funny story as well. After Juve morning, don't worry, don't be worried.
Okay.
It's a good one. After Juve morning, my cousin took me to Arima, which is an area outside of Port of Spain. Most people think that when they think of Trinidad Carnival or Carnival in general, they think that the carnival is just localized in this small place.
Oh, it's not. It's
actually,
more.
Actually, most islands, when it's carnival time, every single area has got a carnival parade of some kind. They've got something going on. It's not just Port of Spain in Trinidad. So I was taken down to Arima. I must have paid something like £5 with a group called Arcadians.
Wait, hold on.
Go on.
£5 for what?
So all you do is get paint. So this is after Juve morning.
£5?
Yeah, £5. They don't supply drinks.
£5 for Juve?
Yeah, no. Juve morning was more expensive, but down in Arima, I did my Juve morning.
Yeah.
Then 8-9 o'clock, Juve was over, and then we got cleaned up, and then we went down to Arima to do the rest of the day. That first day.
What?
And you pay £5 and you get paint. You get painted up.
Oh, I got bumps. You're getting bumped, people. You're getting bumped, not going around.
It was big. The group was called Arcadians, and they run like a social club. And the reason why I remember this was the fun part, is my first taste of punch and rum. So anyone out there who knows what punch and rum is, it's a dangerous drink here.
Hey man, that is not for the. It doesn't actually tell you what's in it.
No,
it says not less than.
Not less than 75%.
There's no guide to not getting yourself squiffy. It's like, I'll take this because it's not less than 75. And I remember he was in Trinidad that year, one year.
Yeah.
He was playing dominoes, and I spilt some on the table he was playing cards on.
Yeah.
And I started wiping it up, and the paint come off the table. I was like, we've been drinking this for like 4 days.
That drink is
It was
fierce,
like
man.
a line of it. It was like we were drinking a shot every morning,
Yeah.
and then a bit in the afternoon. It was just,
It's a fierce drink. Apparently, King Verse has tasted punching as well. Don't know who King Verse is. He's an artist from St. Martin, and he's down in Trinidad at the moment. We've got his interview on the website. Check that out. King Verse, if you're watching this, big up. Yeah.
Got a question up in there,
I've got another question.
and it's saying, who are your top recommendations for soca fets in South England?
Okay. I would probably say first up, I've got to go with Release the Rhythm. That's one of my top choices. Release the Rhythm. The reason why,
Consistent.
all of the guys, all of everyone who is in the soca scene over here at the moment is doing a fantastic job. I think that Release the Rhythm are important though, because as far as I know them, they all started off as guys who were just on the dance floor. That's where they come from.
That is the truth.
People know, a lot of people know them only as DJs, but I know those guys being on the dance floor, being in the centre of it, in the thick of it, and they had their own ideas on what made a good soca fet work based on them, from them being on the ground. So I would probably say Release the Rhythm is definitely a good option. You've also got DJ Tate, who's doing some big things out here. He's got an event coming up, which is going to be in our update, but basically it involves it's a silent party.
You know what? I saw this.
Yeah.
I saw this, and I didn't actually realise that was him until you just said this.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tate. I was thinking, okay, why have we done that? That's been as a thing outside of this genre for a long time. Why are we doing it?
I think
save yourself some money.
Yeah,
on
check
that
that out if you can. So I'd give him and all the people who are associated with him huge ratings, because they're trying new things as well, which we need. We need people who are willing to come in and try some new ways of putting these events together, making them more interesting, appealing to people outside of the culture who don't know about it as well. So Tate definitely as well.
That's more London, south of England though. That's kind of, I'm a Londoner. But
Yeah.
outside of here, I go, man, outside of here, that's not my thing. I'm a London boy.
Yeah.
Outside of here, I know, but in London for sure, what's going on?
I'm trying to think of it. There's Soca Frenzy, they've grown. They're doing really well. They've done stuff that are in St. Lucia, I believe they've done some.
Who's doing something in my beef for next year? I should know better because I've actually bought a ticket to this. That's really bad. I bought a ticket. I've got the hotel, I got the flight. I couldn't tell you who's doing this. But all I know, I saw it for.
You're sacked.
Oh, that's it. Sack me. But I just thought I just saw this thing. Oh, Soca and Ibiza. I thought, oh, but Ibiza's got that as well. So I thought I'll get that because I was going to be doing something else down there. I thought, and I'll check that out. And I can't remember who that was. So so whoever that is doing that in Ibiza, my big up to you.
We've got that on the site.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Well, like now while I'm on camera.
No, not you, bruv. The people on the camera.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
So
I'm gonna look for it though. That's got me.
So I'm trying to think if there are any other guys. Those would be my top 3 to begin with. They have got a lot of other DJs out there who are.
Yeah, they're doing like the guest events, events on the side, one-offs. There's a lot of that going on at the minute.
A lot of talented soca DJs out there, but
oh my God,
you know these guys just need as much exposure and platforms as possible. So my message to everyone would really be to say, look, keep your eyes open for these guys. They are doing it because they love it. So try and show your support to all of them whenever you can, because without those guys, we don't have our music for Carnival. You know, we don't have.
Don't get to hear about it.
Yeah,
they get it first. They get it first. They put it out there.
Yeah, so we really need those guys. Same goes to the guys involved in Still Pan. Same goes to the guys who are the artists who are coming up, trying to get their names out there. Scrappy, for instance, Natia Daniel,
I'm still looking for this, by the way. I'm so sorry.
That's right. You go looking, brother. If you find it in time, you can let the people know.
Oh, standard.
So there's also Kanata. We've got something coming up with Kanata soon, so keep your eye out for that. You know, there's just lots of people out there. Wonder Band is another group. They're a live band. People, some people don't know about them, but they're doing great things also. So, have we got any other? No, so there's no.
I've got a question.
Okay.
Can you tell people what's coming up in this show? Are we going to give them some events?
Okay.
Yeah, we've got the
Yeah. Got it prepared. So,
Malaga.
we did. Is that where it's at?
No, that's another one. That's a different one. There's two. There's one out there. There's two abroad actually. There's two. That's not the one I'm going to, which is a shame, really.
Yeah, man.
Because I had some fun there around about that time. Last year. Lots of fun.
All right, let's get back on
Anyway,
track.
moving away. So I'm trying to be good. I'm following procedure here, and no profanity as yet. So we're doing well.
So yeah, we did our update for Carnival Network. That's going to tell you about what's some of the stuff that's happening in December, event wise. But
Christmas is coming, man.
That's it.
Christmas is coming.
But there were a few events that I saw that I wanted to kind of put out via the live cast, because they're not just like DJ events, soca events, party club events. They're events that you can take your family to. So I want to go over those as well. I want to go through a couple of the stories that we've got up on Carnival Network at the moment. Just to let you know what's happening in and around the Caribbean. There is a hell of a lot of stuff that goes on just in the carnival scene and the soca scene all over the world. A lot of people don't know some of the stuff that's going on, but those are the things that you need to know to kind of inform you as to which carnival you should be hitting for 2017. And if you're not in the know, you're not going to make an accurate decision. So for me personally, whenever I'm deciding to go to Carnival, I mean, look, you all know this.
Yes.
When the guys are getting ready to plan for Carnival,
which would be if I was going to Trinidad. Well, we can talk about that one in a minute. Actually,
we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
It is like a military campaign. Flight prices. Which fets you going to? Yeah. Which band has got the best costumes? Which band has got the best DJ?
And these decisions, it might seem like nothing when you're here, but those are highly political decisions in amongst your travelling companions. Because if you all going down to one party and it's like, yes, the jam, let's go there, and you head down there, and you're the guy who just kind of was a little bit late, on getting your ticket together, it's hell. And then you go to the next party, or you split the group, and some people are going there. It's naughty, man. I've had all this last year, man.
Yeah, no,
last year. It's probably naughty.
What you want to do ideally, for those people who don't know, is if you're going to a carnival, you want to make sure all of that stuff is done,
sorted.
It's set.
Get your tickets sorted. Do it from here. So loads of people who vend tickets from the UK, from London, from whatever town you're in.
Absolutely.
They vend the tickets from here. So do that from here. Save yourself some heartbreak and some heartache. Get that all sorted from here. And please, just get don't wait for this lastminute.com when you're flying.
It is not about...
don't do it for the hotel. It's even worse.
It's not about going there and then you're the last person, you ain't got your ticket.
Camping out on road,
And you're out there trying to get tickets from ticket touts because the music is kicking off. You're hearing all the fun inside the fet, and you were the last person on the train when it came to getting your tickets.
No. Some of them didn't get last. They didn't get nothing.
Yeah.
They got left out.
It's heartbreaking. That's never been me, and that's never going to be me. I'm just letting you know that now.
Man, it's left out with the Aussies. Man, jamming outside with the Aussies.
Get it.
Hearing all the fitting going on.
Get it sorted. That's the message. Get yourself sorted.
Get your stuff together. Get it together early.
What's been happening? I've got some of the guys who are working on Carnival Network to put together a list of carnivals for the UK. They have got a list of carnivals. These are 2017 carnivals that are going on the dates for all in the Caribbean as well. There's a list up there for for carnivals in the USA and Canada. So you just go on there, have a look and see when these carnivals are going on. Start planning from now. Start planning from now. Talk to your people. Sort out where you're going and get everything sorted now, because if you start waiting for the beginning of next year, it's too late. it's too late.
To be fair, if you're going to if you're Carnival, if you're going to Trinidad now, you should have really already been more or less set for what you're doing.
Yeah.
Generally, that is not one that you want to play around with. There's a lot of people still here now trying to get tickets. And I remember doing this at this time last year, and it was rough. What?
And you
£100 a ticket.
Remember, you got
to get that stuff together.
You got a lot of carnivals going on around that time because those carnivals follow the Catholic calendar.
Dominica.
Yes, so you got
Venezuela.
You got Dominica, Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Caracou.
Ah, yes. And we knew someone who was going there and jumping.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guadeloupe.
Yes.
Has theirs. These are all on the same day.
Where were you when I was in Tobago? Where were you?
I went Martinique. Martinique.
Okay,
that was a nice little time I had out there. Yes. And
the molasses, right?
Yeah. Got covered in the black. You know, similar to Grenada's Carnival, the Jabs. They've got their own thing out there called Negro Siwo. So I went out there by myself and had a great time, and it was really cheap.
Yeah,
really economical. Value for money.
A party out there was how much?
Cheap. We're talking like £10. Big fat.
I can remember paying £100 British pounds for a party.
Actually, you know what?
A party out there in Trinidad.
Let's go off road on that. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about this a week or two ago.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on some of the pricing for some of these fetes and some of these costumes? Because from my opinion,
I've got to separate the two when you answer, but carry on.
Because from my perspective, Martinique was an eye opener.
Mm-hmm.
I had a fantastic time out there and didn't spend as much money.
Yeah.
So, Trinidad has its prices.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Antigua Carnival. I've been to Grenada. They all do things broadly the same, but there are slight differences. But one of the things that I'm hearing from people is that some of the prices for the events, and some of the prices for the costumes are now to a point getting.
For me, I'll separate. I personally like to separate those two.
Okay.
Between a fete and a costume.
Yep.
Definitely, there's
Go for it, man.
Where people import their stuff from. I had to be mucking around getting some stuff for a band myself last year.
Okay.
And so when I was down in Trinidad, I was actually gone down to, oh my God, I've forgotten the guy's name. He used to do all the costumes and the beads, and I can't remember his name right now, but I remember talking to this guy, had one of his shops burnt down.
Oh.
It was a big store where we normally regionally
this,
get.
And was this Trinidad?
Trinidad. This is in Trinidad itself.
Okay.
He had a branch in Barbados,
mm-hmm.
and he had a branch down in the south of Trinidad, but the only one he had left was the one I went into down in San Juan.
San Juan.
I went to San Juan for that. So I ended up speaking to him, and it's just the prices of it. What the time it takes to make those costumes.
Mm-hmm.
Like the costume I wore last year was beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was an IP mask, which is beautiful, excellent, just like an Archer set with a hood. It was just different, absolutely different. And all the costumes I saw at the other band, I saw the effort that goes into making And it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of time, and some of the bits that they have to get. Can't always get the feathers from South America.
Right.
They'll come over like everybody else does. Most of the people, the bands over here in London, they'll get them from China on an X amount of week delivery over.
Yes.
You know, they might, and the bigger your band is, the more the discounts. So you have some bands selling to the smaller bands, but it's all the same stuff. Sort of. But that part, we kind of stuck with that one a little bit.
Okay.
It's the import costs go up, you're paying the same.
Yeah, it has to.
And the security. And the drinks, and the sound system, the fuel that powers it, all of that. So I say there's a different, the alcohol. And it's important as well. It's important. So I'm thinking, with the price of the band and the price of it, I think the expensiveness for one or the other, I think you've got to separate.
I'd like to add on the tail end of that though.
Yeah.
Because when with regards to the imported alcohol, from my own opinion, that stuff don't interest me. Yeah, if I go to an island, I want to be drinking the local produce, the local rum. To be completely honest, that's one of the things I enjoy doing. They all do it slightly differently. The rum in Martinique was very different from what I'm used to in a lot of the other islands. Each island has got its own. They've got a little thing that they do to it. So when I've been to play with mass bands and they've got all this like premium this, premium that, blah blah blah, And to be completely honest, all I want to do is I just want to go to the supermarket,
Take a local and get down.
get a local bottle of rum,
Take a local
and that's
bottle of
me
rum.
for the day.
Take a local woman. Take a local down. You know what I mean? Take that low, put it all away. And that's the whole. I was talking about dance. See, I'm getting the look. I'm getting the look as if I'd said something a bit naughty. Don't say that naughty.
Hey, you joker. This guy.
But
So-
no, I say everything should be. I hear you saying with the premium stuff, but it's Carnival.
And
it's
the
a
events.
time. It's a time to show off a little. So I guess with the premium drinks and the whole, you're wearing your feathers,
Yeah.
and you're drinking a rum. It's cool, but
I
like
get
you've
it.
got something a little bit up because it's
Yeah.
Carnival time.
That,
It's time
that,
to
to
show
be,
off.
well, to, let me correct myself. If they've got Johnny Walker Black Label whiskey, yeah, that gets a pass. That gets a pass all the time, bro.
That made me pass. Passed out on that though.
So, but I mean, and moving on to like the events and the cost for the events. When I went to Trinidad Carnival, the first few times years ago. Back in the day, that was like a bottle of black label rum.
Black and white.
Yeah. A bucket of ice, some cups, and a bottle of Coke.
And you're good.
And that may have cost you £10, £15, and that's lasting you and maybe 5 or 6 of your mates. Now, from what I'm seeing, the premium drinks, price hikes.
It's up there.
I'm like,
It's up there. I paid £100 a party when I was
Jesus
in last
Christ, bro.
year. I ain't falling out of control enough. That's what everybody paid. You paid like 80s and 90s, 100s. That's how it was. I think the only party that I paid for that was below £100 was a Cool Effect, and that was bad though.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Okay.
Hey, listen, Ace, it was bad. Let me tell you about. So we've always.
Sorry, let me cut.
Sorry, man.
Just for the people watching who are unfamiliar with the concept of what a Cool Effect is.
Right. A
Just,
cool
let them know.
effect is those little plastic kind of foam with the foam inside, like a big kind of enclosure, and you've got a lid on it. You put some ice in there, and you throw your drinks. You'd have them at your picnic. You might have a small one at a picnic.
Keep your drinks cool.
Yeah, but when we come, the big
Yeah,
out of control huge thing.
You don't
It's
do nothing small in the
ridiculous.
curve, yeah, bro.
So we had one of those. And you go to the party, you bring one of those to the party, and basically they put lay on the drinks, security, and everything else. No, not drinks, ice. They lay on the ice for you, but you bring your own drinks, soft or hard. You bring your own drinks and yourself, and basically everything's the same as any other party except you bring the drinks.
Yeah,
and that's all it is. That's all it
Yes,
is.
no bars.
That party was jamming.
Talk to me, man.
The first party, as we landed, I got off the plane. Yeah, step off the party. Yeah. And, so I stepped off the plane into the party, more or less, and we drove down there. We thought that the cooler was a bit light, so we stopped and stopped. You're thinking, is gonna be enough for the man? You're looking at the fellas.
Bottles.
You got two men that's like come out from the land of the giants because they're massive fellas, and you're thinking about, well, I know I can drink so much, but then fellas they can drink more. And so you're thinking, okay, we gotta stop. So we stopped at this shop, and this guy had everything in there, and so I got this El Dorado, man, this old El Dorado. It came with the glasses, and that was a bit of a vexation.
How much? If you do you remember? El Dorado rum.
It was an old one though. It was like 12, 15, something like that. It was old. It had glass. It had a glass and stuff.
Okay.
So I know it was a good one. But I just dashed it in the cooler. That's how it was going. That's how it was, man. It was like first party, Monday's option. Let's just grab
Just
that.
go
and
in,
dash it
get it done.
And
Anything that's not drunk is going to be.
But it was the baddest party. I don't remember the end of it, but it was a wicked party. It was a wicked party. I just saw pictures afterwards, and like my mates going. Big up Halo. Alright, so man, we're going around a couple of parties. I was like, do you remember it? I goes, no, do you remember it? No. Because you danced with them all that night. It's like, what?
Yeah.
That's a cool party, man. Because you're drinking so fast, we're kind of done. That's how it is. But cool party.
Okay, cool. Price wise, would you say that
£60? That was
to get in?
That was £60. That was a £60
Value
entrance.
Be honest, value for money.
Compared to paying £100 and stuff for other people, it was in a way it was.
Yeah.
In a way it wasn't. It was kind of far. But the vibes was up there. I went to.
You had a good time.
I had a massive time. I had a wicked time down there. But I went to parties that had, they had every kind of shot stall down there. They had themed stalls with particular drinks, and you just go in and you go in there. Had a VIP beer. It was lovely, gorgeous, and everybody dressed gorgeous. No vibes, because everybody's looking at each other and it's like, this is not what And,
Yeah.
and no locals, hardly any locals.
Yeah, and
Hardly any
that's
locals.
another pet complaint. If I'm going to an island, I want to be jamming with the locals.
With your people.
No disrespect, I don't want to be jamming with a bunch of people from, I don't want to be jamming with a bunch of tourists. Yeah, we want them in. We want you in the fete. We want you in the club. But we also don't want to be excluding the people who are from the island as well. That's who we want to
jump with the people.
We want to mix. We want to mix and mingle with people outside of our social group. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, promoters, keep an eye on that, please.
That's for
Bring
them.
in the
That's
locals.
for them out there because we got nothing but locals in London.
There you go.
We doing that. We're doing that.
Yeah.
But no. But it's just I think it's the same. It was the same when I was in Barbados this year. Same thing. A lot of stuff gets aimed towards foreigners.
Yeah.
Guys like us who are technically the foreigners coming in with foreign currency.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what about the people? Let's make it affordable for the
Yeah,
locals.
yeah.
Because that's what
Good
it was
point.
about. My first carnival was epic. Because all the local people were there doing their thing, whether it was on Kadooman Day itself or the madness of the I tell you about 4-day morning.
No?
So when I did 4-day morning, it's like this different now. It's kind of really different now.
4-day morning for those who don't know what that is.
You're about to say it, but it isn't.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But he's going to tell you what it is.
It's not Juve. It's not Juve. Juve's that's a whole different culture. This is a day or so before, and this is where it's at night. Yes, you still feel your grandma's wig and all that. So all of that bit was all the same. But nowadays, when you go down there, you see like it's more or less like a carnival at night. You got people in bikini suits and stuff like that. Not people. Well, in this modern times, it could be people. But you see women there in bikini suits and stuff.
Okay.
And so it's a bit like not kind of getting dirty and
Okay.
it's not like that.
So what happens? What happens?
Well, the first time I went down, I just remember there was some guys. They had this cup, you sold vegetables on back in the day.
Okay.
So the old wheels and stuff. So there's one guy pulling, there's another guy pushing.
Okay.
And there's a guy on this kind of cart thing with this girl.
Okay.
And she's like that. And my man just he's walking up. He's walking up. He's up the road, back down the road.
What the hell?
Up the road. But I remember I kept bumping past him. I kept passing him a couple of drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
But that was my first. That's kind of the kind of nuts you used to see there. And some guys say, and every time I kept hearing it, some guys say, I gotta get this wig back. My mum's gonna go. My grand's gonna go out in the morning.
So hold on, that's not what he bought. That's actually his.
No, you teeth it.
Jesus
You
Christ.
teeth it, man.
I love it. I love it.
Can you imagine going into a shop and buying that?
I love it.
Oh, Barry. So that's that. So that was all the locals with their madness and the craziness and carnival as well. It was all the back and forth, all the jokes, all the catch up was all the people inside of it.
All right. Okay. Look, we hope you've enjoyed that. I'm gonna really quickly just go over these 3 events that I think you guys should check out.
We never got to those.
First one is Endurance Steel Orchestra Christmas concert. Now, this tickets for this are £5. It's on the 16th of December, and it's got Endurance Steel Band's Steel Pan Orchestra performing. It's an annual Christmas concert. So if you go to Carnival Network on the front page, you will see the event there. The details are there as well in a link below. So have a look at that. That's going to be a nice one to take friends, family, all age groups.
£5 is reasonable, man.
Yeah.
That is decent. That is a decent price.
Next, we have another Steel Band annual Christmas concert. This one is Ebony's Steel Band party. It's called Feliz Navidad, and that's on 18th of December. Admission fee is £7. Doors open at 6 o'clock, and it's at the Tabernacle in Powys Square. If you don't know where that is, though, again, hop onto Carnival Network website, front page, Feliz Navidad, Ebony Steel Pan annual Christmas concert. Check that out. That's going to be a nice one to go.
This
to
is the
as
culture,
well.
man. Christmas in the culture.
These are not your like DJ, walk up, go wild.
Man,
This
it's the
this is like how we do Christmas
home.
back home.
This is home
in the Caribbean. So if you want to check that out, have a look at these events. And last but not least, there's Chante Noel 2016. This is on the 10th of December.
Wait. Chanted. I've not that term or phrase. Chanting Noel. Where is this?
So in a lot of the French Caribbean islands, or pretty much all of them, they have their own way of celebrating Christmas.
Yeah.
So the French Caribbean community over here, they have an event called Chanté Noël. It's how they celebrate Christmas. So when you go there, there will be a lot of traditional dress there, traditional music, traditional dance, traditional food, traditional drink, and a lot of family spirit there. It's how they kind of celebrate Christmas. So I've been to two or three of these, and they're nice events to go to, you know, to chill out and actually try and regain some of that Christmas spirit. That's kind of like
so if I pay my £7, didn't even get to the fee on this one.
Yeah, so the fee on this is £5 entry. If you want to get your meal and drink with it, you pay £12, and that gives you food, drink, and entry. But look, hop on the website. The details are there. That's one I can definitely recommend. I've been to it on several occasions.
That is something different, but I think that's what this is all about. It's bringing you something that you didn't know or might not have heard about. So I think that's worth a check out myself.
On the front page, all right? So we're going to leave it there. Keep an eye out for our next one.
Yeah.
I hope you've enjoyed it. Put any comments you've got in the comment section after you see it.
Any comment will be welcome.
And questions, you know, just send them. We'll try and get to them as soon as we can, yeah? This is goodbye from me, Garvey Campbell, and
Richard Blacklove.
You've been watching Carnival Network.
Yeah.
Take it easy.